podcast. One of my very favorite things to do is have incredible guests on the show. And I feel truly grateful and blessed that I get to meet amazing people and talk to them about their truths, about their experiences, their lessons. One of those wonderful talents is with us today, and I'm super excited because she happens to have recurring roles on two of my favorite shows, one of them which has ended sadly, but Maisie Klompus has had
Yeah.
roles in Abbott Elementary, Dirty John, Hunters, Life in Pieces, which was so underrated, and many other shows. But most recently, she was seen as Rachel Boyle in Freeform's Good Trouble, which just ended sadly. And soon we will be seeing her as Annabeth Stevens in season 3 of Netflix hit series Lincoln Lawyer. And guys, if you have not seen it, you have to binge it. It's amazing. It's such a good show. Great cast, great writing. It's two of my favorite shows, and Maisie is here. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for bringing me
Oh,
on.
oh my gosh, you've had so many wins. Like the shows that you have been on are, I mean, they're epic. They're really good shows.
Yeah, thank you. I've been really lucky with what I've been able to bag. And yeah, I
Well,
don't
it's
take it
not
for
just
granted.
luck,
Yeah.
talent,
That's true.
talent's
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of time goes into I've been doing this for over 10 years at this point.
You know
So, it's a lot
what?
of
You were a
yeah,
baby.
yeah. 9 months. Yeah, I have a good skincare routine. Uh,
I'm part of
yeah,
that club.
it's just a lot of time. Yeah, oh yeah, you got it. You got it.
So I'm going to put you on the hot seat. I want to
Okay.
know what has been your personal favorite so far and how has it changed your career in a positive, you know,
Hmm.
positive way.
Yeah, in a positive way. Um, I guess there are two ways I could answer this. Good Trouble has changed me for the better in so many ways. It's the longest running show I've been on. I think I was in 49 episodes. So it was really a crash course there's nothing that beats experience, and going to work with the same people for 5 years really is fantastic as an actor to understand just like technically how you work in the like the machine that is television. And also you create friends. I have the other Fight Club girls are some of my best friends now, and
Uh,
it is so wonderful. That has truly been an incredibly positive experience. It is a lesson in learning how to trust myself and have fun knowing that I'm in a safe place. I'm not going to get fired on, like if I say something wrong.
and
Yeah.
mature in the as part like in your craft, because I'm sure
Yeah.
the actress that you were going out, you must have been more assertive, more sure of yourself, and just
Oh
more.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It absolutely. You learn how to take up space. You learn how to be very explicit in suggestions or requests from directors, or in like what you need, even if it's I'm supposed to have my bag in this scene. Like things like that. You really do learn how to advocate for yourself, and that's hard. It's really hard.
I,
Yeah.
I commend you. I can't imagine. I
Uh,
can't. Um, so you've had so many roles, and I wonder, has there been any particular role that has impacted you negatively or positively? Because I think when you take on these roles, you're taking on a
mhm.
personality, a person. So has there
Yeah.
been one that you can share?
I mean, yeah, I guess there's one that was both. Hunters was really hard. It was really wonderful. I play a Jew in the Holocaust hiding in the walls of an architect's house to escape the Nazis. there's a lot there. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack. And it was really wonderful because the director David was so specific in making sure that the Jewish people weren't victims, that they were full-fledged human beings who had faults and also were the heroes. So that was really positive. We had agency. We weren't just these like cowering victims, people in the worst imagined circumstances. And then negatively, it's really, really hard material, so yeah, you take it
Charged.
home with you. Yes,
Yeah,
really charged, really
charged.
charged. Yeah.
Um, and
Yeah.
and I think especially in today's world, I think that must have been very challenging for you. So
Yeah.
I commend
Yeah.
you. I do.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
So one of the things that we talk about on the show, and I think it's really important, is truth. And I share a lot of my truth, as listeners know. But I love embracing truth in a way that empowers us, because I do believe it's possible to tell our truth.
Mm.
And instead of feeling shame, it's more about empowerment. You have been casted on season 3 of this legal drama, Lincoln Lawyer, which is about finding truth, right? I mean, every episode
Yeah.
is about finding, someone's truth or a case on, sort of it's this big legal drama, and the core of it is about finding truth. So what have you
Hmm.
learned about yourself during the filming of this show?
Um, Honestly, it was a realization that of all of the things that I had learned previously. It felt like, oh, okay, I can come into this place that has a team that has been working together for years with all really heavy hitter, fantastic actors. I can come in and I can take the time and the space that I need, and we're all here to play together. And I really felt like I was on an even footing, which was like the first time, not in that like I'm some highfalutin whatever, but just that we're coworkers and we're all in it together. And that was really one of the first times that I came into an existing set without feeling like an outsider, if that makes sense.
That's awesome. And it
Yeah.
makes it more cohesive, right? I
Oh
think
yeah.
when
It yeah.
Um, so is there any truth about yourself that you have learned recently that has empowered you?
Yeah. So I'm as you if you're aware of the industry, we are in like a big time of constriction. And the writers and the actors were on strike for 8 months, and then now the crew members are gearing up for negotiations, and they might go on strike. So there's really, everyone's scared to start something new, and so that's just outside external forces that have been really stressful and putting a crunch on everyone. And it's been pretty eye-opening for myself, having come from being on Good Trouble, which was 5 years of stability, into this time of just like radical instability has been really scary. It's been really scary. And I've been able to realize and just hold on to the fact that, it's a very fickle industry, and everything happens for a reason. And also, like there will be I'm good. We're good. I just have it's I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just like that coping, it's scary. Try not to white knuckle things when faced with this much uncertainty. And I've been like doing pretty okay. Some days are better than others. Sometimes I'm scared, and
I,
other times I'm just really excited for what's happening ahead. Yeah.
and I think you need to keep that excitement, because otherwise you'll find yourself in a
Hmm.
state of either anxiety or fear. And we just have to
Oh
live
yeah.
and trust, right? Trust the process, trust
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the universe, or, you know, things do
Yeah.
happen for a reason. And you know, whatever happens, you might not know the reason for it in that time and sort of that, you
Hmm.
know, time frame that you're in. But later on, you'll kind of, it'll all sort of click and you'll say, oh, that, you
Oh
know, if that
yeah.
wouldn't have happened, this wouldn't have happened. So I think
Absolutely.
your way of
Absolutely.
going about it and just ride the wave, enjoy the moment. Because if you sort of
Yeah.
obsess about the future and what you have no control over, it really
Yeah.
will destroy you. I've been there. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, ditto. Oh my God, totally. Because there's nothing easier to worry about than something that is as uncontrollable as the future. You know, like,
but we
so
all do
it's
it.
easy to do. We all do it. We all do it. Absolutely.
So now I'm just trying to go with the flow. It's, you know, what be will be. I can only control my actions.
Hmm.
That's it. I do the best I can.
Yes. Yeah.
So you mentioned you
Yeah.
were also part of Good Trouble on Freeform,
Hmm.
which recently did end, as I said earlier.
Hmm.
What will you miss most, other than, you know, the 5 years of consistency? What will
Oh
you
yeah, yeah,
miss?
yeah, totally. It's I think what I will miss most is are all of the relationships that that I was able to grow and create over the last 5 years. You know, you see the same people every day, and there is nothing and there's nothing more wonderful than coming to a place where you're familiar with everyone and just being friends with people, you know, getting to hear about, you know, oh, this guy just had a baby, oh, you know, just like it's really wonderful. I'm gonna miss that a lot, the sense of community. And yeah, I'm gonna miss the sense of community. And also on that show particularly, it was small community of, you know, the production and all of that, but what we were trying to create for people was, you know, the stuff that they talk about on that show and the stuff that they deal with is so important and so wonderful. And it's really lovely being able to be a part of a show that's trying to make a difference. That sure, it's entertainment, but it is also trying to create pathways for you know, young adults, how to enter the workforce and how to deal with these sticky situations that they, you know, might not experience otherwise. And so that was really, really wonderful. I'm definitely going to miss, yeah, I'm going to miss everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I can understand that. So we like to end interviews with a quote, mantra, affirmation, piece of advice. And, you know, as we mentioned earlier, it's a crazy world. And I was wondering if you could share a few words of inspiration for anyone struggling with their truth and feels powerless at this time.
Okay. One I think this is the one I'll go with is I am all that I have and I am, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
great one.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's one
No.
of those things I think we should be telling ourselves every single day.
Every day. Every day. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. That was
Yes.
it's like there's no follow up to that, because I think so many of us deal with that pain of not feeling like we're enough for I mean, for
Absolutely.
countless reasons, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think you sharing that, being you're on camera, you have this successful career, you would think, wow, you know, she's she's got it all together. She's good. And the fact because it's, you know, it's like we're seeing the world through filters, and the fact that you said
Totally.
that, I know that we all have stuff. So thank you
Oh,
for
yeah.
sharing that.
Yes,
It was powerful.
absolutely.
And I
Absolutely.
can't even follow it up with anything else, because that is the best way to end it. Can you repeat it one more time?
Yes, I am all that I have and I am more than enough.
Maisie, you're awesome. Thank you so much
Yeah, thank
for
you so
being
much.
here, for sharing a piece of yourself with us. I appreciate
Yeah.
you. And I am so excited about seeing you on Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yay!
Yeah, thank
So
you.
wait, do we know when it starts? Are you only filming? What's going on? We're excited.
Yes. So I filming started in January. And yeah, I think I've heard either fall premiere or next year. So we
All
will
right, we'll be
see.
watching. We'll be watching. Well, before I let
Awesome.
you go, please share with our listeners how they can find you, how they can follow, learn more about your career and what's in your projects.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So I guess the easiest is social media, Instagram. You can either search my name, Maisie Klompus, or my username is Humby Jumby. It's
I follow you, I
uh,
know.
yeah, yeah. I'm a younger sister, and that was my older sister's AIM, like AOL password that I
Oh
stole from her and
no,
turned
that
it
is
into my
old.
username. Oh yeah, yeah, it's good. So I'm dating
Okay,
myself here.
we're not gonna age you.
No,
Thank
we're
you.
good.
Thank you again and congratulations, and we can't wait to see more of
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
wonderful talking to you, Yvette. Thanks.
Same. And thank you, loves, for joining us on this episode of AW Confidential. Talk to you soon.